Now to celebrating Black heritage, the history of a predominantly African American Legion Post in Chicago, which was one of the first in the country.
And it has surprising ties to the Harlem Globetrotters basketball team. NBC5's Natalie Martinez with the story.
Welcome to the Giles American Legion Post 87 on South State Street in Chicago, often cited as the first minority post in the nation. It's steeped in the rich history of Chicago, founded by U.S. Army veteran and African-American businessman Earl Dickerson. He named the post after his dear friend, Lieutenant George Giles, a black officer killed in France in World War I.
He had an idea that at the time that when they got back from France, that we should have a place to communicate ourselves about what being in the war was all about.
This historic, predominantly African-American Legion Post was founded during the race riots of 1919, providing a safe space for black veterans returning from war. It's currently located in a converted 1892 horse stable right here in Englewood.
Alvin J. Carey is the first minority commander of the state of Illinois.
And talk about cultural impact. Founded in 1919, it was here that they helped start the team you know today as the Harlem Globetrotters.
I guess they thought that they are from Harlem, but they're not. They're from Chicago originally.
Originally known as the Savoy Big Five, their first road game was in west suburban Hinckley in 1927. They were based in Chicago for 50 years, starting in 1926. Team manager and Northside businessman Abe Saperstein renamed them in 1930, but the team didn't actually play in Harlem until 1968.
They all graduated from Phillips High School. They formed a basketball thing after they graduated and wanted to play semi-pro type basketball. They needed a sponsor, and we was one of the first sponsors to step up. And once they built the Savoy Theater, which was bigger than we had here, they went down there and played at the Savoy Theater.
Every year, several of the current 170 Post members find ways to honor black veterans while advocating for veterans' rights and community service.
We have a lot of kids programs, on whatever the holiday may be.
They'll be planning more at their upcoming day clinic here on February 25th.
We're trying to find a way to make our second floor handicap accessible.
They're hoping for more centuries of service.
We're trying to find ways to do outreach, at the same time find a way to get service for veterans such as myself. We think that's what our mission should be about.
In Englewood, Natalie Martinez, NBC5 News.